Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, Tablestory, Dustvale Chapter 6, The Bar Brawl.
Dun, dun,
Welcome everybody, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I got trapped outside my house, thought I was never going to make it to the stream. How have your weeks been? How's your week been, Jay? Brotato?
It's been all right. It's been, like I said earlier, man. I've just been waiting for this. It's all I give a shit about. It's just D&D now. It's all I care about. I've actually left my family. I've stopped streaming. I haven't fed my cats in 2 weeks. All I care about is D&D.
It's just a matter of waiting for D&D to roll around again.
Yeah.
You're even reading D&D books, right?
Dude, I've been sucked into the Drizzt books.
How many
man.
are you in?
Nice.
We're reading them at the same time, and it's weird.
Are we? Yeah, I've read 4 books now in the past week and a half.
That's insane.
Which one are you on?
I'm on the 5th now. Actually, no, sorry, 3, because I'm on Crystal Shard for Drizzt Do'Urden now. So
I'm on the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, like, I
Sojourn,
haven't-
or whatever it's called.
yeah, I just finished Sojourn. I haven't read either in like probably 2 years. Like the last one I read was like Ready Player One, but that was just light reading, right? So I haven't been able to read because I can't fucking hold a thought for more than 10 seconds before it flits away. So the fact that I've read 3 books in a week is pretty goddamn good for me.
I sort of read a little bit every day, but it's like a page, right? So it takes me like a long time to read an entire book, but like I pretty much have to read or I can't fall asleep. It was my cure for insomnia, one of my many
I've
cures
started
for
to as well.
insomnia when I was a child. I would just read until my eyes hurt, and then I'd fall, like my eyes would have to close from pain, and then I would fall asleep, and it worked.
I still do that.
Yeah. So I've never shaken that in my entire life. So I still read every night. So but I'm on the Drizzt books as well. I'm sort of flitting between that and another book that I just started. But yeah,
They're really easy to read, man. They are so easy to read.
Yeah, it's really simple. Like one of the things that I've never read a D&D book before. Who was that?
Cat?
That was my breakfast.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you eat it already?
No,
You got
No.
time to go and remake, or
Was that a cat's
do you have
fault?
to clean up?
that wasn't a cat. No, that was
Fuck, man.
I failed a dexterity check.
Roll the nat one.
Done that before.
Everybody
That's the
automatically thinks it's the cat too, because it always is.
Totally.
I literally just assumed that the cat did it as well. Yeah, like it's
Yeah,
the weirdest
it
thing. Like,
normally, to be fair, it normally is the cat, right?
Yeah.
But
It's
no,
like-
that was a dex save, and I nat one'd it right there.
It's like, when was the last time you fell over? You know,
I'll
like
tell you what.
Trying to say something?
I'll tell you
A
what.
decade?
you
I
don't
fall upstairs
fall
all the
over
time.
anymore. Like, it's the weirdest thing. I saw a fully grown man fall over the other day, and I was like, oh, that's weird and surreal.
Wait, what
to
was the
watch.
context?
He was being chased by a really tiny dog.
So it was a freaking animal.
I had.
No, it was a little like long-haired chihuahua. Like there was nothing terrifying.
Oh, yeah, I'd run from them
about it.
too.
But he
Okay.
was fucking terrified, and he like ran and just fell, and it was like,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so I fall over all the time now since I got a cat, and here's the reason.
Oh.
If you have a cat and you have boobs, the cat will often be out of your field of view. You will be walking and you will not see the cat and you will fall over the cat. Rather than kill the cat, you will sacrifice your very own wrists and knees and you'll go sprawling. So don't have boobs and a cat. End
I
of
have
story.
that same
I
problem.
stopped
except it's
falling.
My knees are
Yeah.
so bulbous.
They
that
just-
Can we see?
What do you have,
the
like
Walk around like
pictures?
it's
you have like
right.
elephantitis, but it's just in the
just my
knees. Like,
kneecats.
you know, there's a
Now.
fetish for that.
The knee boob illusion on Twitch got me
Yeah,
real,
yeah.
real good the other day. Who was it? I was watching. I don't know how many of you guys know Anthony's girlfriend Ava.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ava.
So I tuned into Ava's channel, and she was sitting there and she had her knees pulled up in front of her, but it was just like one of those out of the corner of my eye, kind of glance at the screen, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Boobs. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's
Like-
not.
I was like,
Not
"You're gonna get
boobs.
bit." Oh no!
I stopped tripping
won't get
over
banned.
things when I moved into a place that had no stairs.
Hey.
Because I used to fall up the stairs every day or fall down the stairs. Like Now I
Falling
do.
up the stairs is that sucks. Because even if no one's watching, that's still embarrassing somehow.
Oh yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
You fall only about 30 degrees. You don't fall the whole way.
I have this weird thing. I think it might be my glasses or some sort of weird offshoot of an anxiety disorder where I now can't walk downstairs properly. Like I always miss the bottom step. And I thought I couldn't work out what it was, but I continually miss the bottom step now and I freak out or slam down. And I think it might be the bottoms of my rims of these glasses. Like if I look down, I kind of get a slight distortion, right? Kind of like looking through the bottom of the glass.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I have this, so I can't tell whether maybe it's something like that with the bottom step, and I'm just seeing 2 or 3 instead of 1 or none, and I'm just buh. So I have this weird thing. I don't know what it is. It's either that or I have now grown a phobia of the bottom step of stairs. It's completely subconscious, and I freak out every time now. I don't know.
It's like a really elaborate ruse, and the reality is Emma beats the shit out of him after the stream every day. And he's just no, I just fell down the stairs.
This is how it's manifesting.
It's my glasses.
I haven't had a proper tumble in quite some time, but I came pretty freaking close the other day. I wear slippers around the house usually. I don't bother putting shoes on unless I'm going outside. And my slippers don't get a ton of traction, so on the second to bottom stair, it just went right off the edge.
Oh my god.
But I passed that dex check. Because I spun around and caught the railing, and I ended up in this weird bent over backwards limbo, as if I were playing limbo and I went under something. And I ended up holding the railing with both hands backwards and then just pushing myself up. And I was
oh my god.
how did I'll take it.
Whatever,
I don't know what's happening. I'll take it.
I was at actually the last time I fell, I was at Inexpensive Gamer's house, and they've got this really big staircase. And
is it expensive?
It's it's actually quite inexpensive. It's more expensive. But the staircase, you know how they have the stairs and then there's a landing and the stairs go off in another direction. I guess whoever built the house, they built the landing 2 inches longer than it should be, because the natural progression is you're supposed to get up, step, and then your next step is on the next set of stairs. It's just 2 inches. So 3 separate times while I was in his house that night, I would go to step for the step and miss and fall. And then finally, I fell and I smashed my knee right against the stairs. And I'm pretty sure it's been a month and a half and the bruise is still kind of on my knee. It was super hard. Yeah, it was black for about 3 weeks.
Now, was this a common thing for new people to his house? Did he tell you?
I think
everybody does this. Or
my roommate also almost tripped up, and I think his wife almost tripped as well. So
okay.
Yeah.
So
it was so annoying too, because I've done carpentry and I've done houses before and helped build houses, and I was this, I know the problem, I understand this, and I can't fix it. This is annoying.
I always like the same thing with my sandals, because I just bought some CVS sandals for $5. They have absolutely no traction. There'll be sometimes I just a foot just moves, or if you're in the shower and your foot slides about 5 or 6 inches, and you literally feel like you just survived dying.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that moment.
I hate that feeling.
When you're in the shower too, you step on the side and your foot's and you're
If that happens to me during the day or in the past couple of days, I'll literally have a nightmare that night or soon. You know what I'm talking about?
Do you guys
you're
all
falling asleep and you're
do you guys all live in just constant state of fear?
Yes.
Am I the only one that doesn't have this problem?
Yeah.
Even when I did almost slip down the stairs, I was oh, that would have been inconvenient, and then just go on my
just
way.
roll on.
Oh, okay. I do want
trauma therapy for mine.
I do want to make one shout out though. Galgun Double Piece is out on Steam. Amazing game.
Good.
Masterpiece.
Wait. Isn't that the game where high school girls are chasing you around constantly and you have to
Was that waifus? I'm down for waifus.
You have to shoo them away from you because they all
that's your life actually. What's the game though?
I mean, I know.
Yeah,
I realized they made this game without my permission, but
I don't know. I don't know if you can stream it anymore, but I streamed it, and wow.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. 1 second.
It sucks because the PlayStation 4 has a sensor bar on the top of the controller, right? Well, sometimes you need to rub that controller bar a lot because, there's a girl stuck in a window and you have to get her out of the window.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
And
Common problem.
But
I think
the game,
I've seen Cherno stream this.
Mechanically, it's actually an amazing game. It's an on-rails light gun shooter or something like that. And so mechanically, it's great. But,
did you just say mechanically great and railgun shooter in the same sentence?
for like a railgun shooter, it's actually really, really cool. I haven't seen those since like my childhood.
That's like saying the bar is set super high.
Yep.
I did notice that the summer sale has like an incredible amount of waifu bait this year.
Oh yeah, that's Steam in general now.
Well, I mean Steam in general, but like specifically the summer sale was like 4 of those games, like the one you mentioned, and then it had the Honey Pop games that are banned on Twitch were on there, and then
I mean,
there was another one. It was Senran something.
Don't the devs just churn those games out like 30 a month and forget about them, so they can just discount them without them even caring? I would assume.
Do they? I've never noticed that many of them in a summer sale before. Because like I always go through and I'm just like, find interesting stuff for one-off streams and whatnot. And I was like, man, I'm having to sort through way more waifu bait than usual.
Yeah, you downloaded the one waifu game that was kind of half waifu, and now you're just stuck.
No, it's
every recommendation is just waifu bait now.
Please tell me that daddy game is going to be banned from Twitch.
I don't think so.
I don't think
would
so. There's
assume
a lot
that
of people
it would
planning on streaming it.
Yeah, it's gonna hit hard. Dream Daddy.
Oh my god.
Something.
I cannot wait for Dream Daddy.
Really? I'll probably end up playing it.
I get to play as my dad Sona. I am a dad Sona.
I mean, why would they ban it? I haven't seen any images from it that imply there's anything like R-rated in there or whatever.
Yeah. It's gonna do incredibly well on Twitch for a day or two at least.
It's voice acted too, man.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the Game Grumps voice acting it.
That's gonna make it even more awkward though.
Everyone's gonna stream it for like 3 days and then no one will ever stream it again.
Well, yeah. Except for like a charity event. Wonder if I could play Galgun for a charity event.
Let's have a bar brawl.
Yeah, I'm down.
You guys want to have a bar brawl? Sorry, I had to like get my dog out because there's someone on my roof, and he was like,
No, I'm sitting here contemplating. I'm like, man, I love talking to you guys, but I love D&D slightly more.
Yeah. It was good that you were chatting through shit, so I could get rid of him.
The guy on your roof or the dog?
The dog.
Why is there a guy on your roof?
I think he's clearing out the guttering.
Well, there's no one on the roof anymore. So.
But like there's like a scratching noise, right, every now and then, and my dog's like, "Come on, then, motherfucker, show yourself!" Like,
where is she? I'ma cut you.
Yeah, he's crazy. So D&D.
Let's go.
Last week, the gang went up into the continued up the Tower of Arcana to meet the warlock, what they assume is a wizard, and we know to be a warlock as an audience, Fexus. They handed over the item they were given in the first episode from Schaus, the what they now know is known as a summoning stone, but is a fake one, designed pretty much just to draw out Princess Leothraxis, which it did, presumably. That's who you were attacked by on the train with the ninjas. He said, hey, why don't you carry on working for me? Here is, continued, take the stone, head towards the Crimson City and see if you can draw her out again. If you can, fuck her up, take the armor off of her, go report that to the Emperor. Carlias brutally gunned down Kenneth.
Everybody was mildly okay with it.
Everyone was mildly okay with it, and we were introduced to Strings, the bard, big old dragonborn bard, and he said he was going to join the group, sort of hired by Fexus for this second part of this summoning stone mission. So he joined the crew. You guys then left the Tower of Arcana. Actually, no, you fought a Balgura very easily. Dealt with a demon or a devil. I think it's a demon.
And mocked it in Abyssal, which is my favorite
mocked
part.
it in Abyssal, fucked him up, and received a reward for that. And then you went to the bar in an attempt to sort of continue to draw out the princess. You went to the bar and were very brazenly and openly stating that you had the summoning stone. You played some games, won some cash, lost some cash, Lash.
Cheated.
Lash.
Again.
Lash. I thought you were going to pull something up on your screen then,
Sorry, were you talking about all of the stuff I won?
The Lash was at the bar when she spoke to a little gnome, sort of shady-looking gnome. She went upstairs. The gnome pulled a little knife on Lash. Seems to be some sort of assassin. Carlias was halfway up the stairs when everyone in the bar was like, hey, those guys have loads of money and a thing known as the summoning stone. Let's fucking take it off of them. And a brawl kicked off in the middle of the Gull's Nest. Is that the name of my bar?
Gull's Nest Tavern.
I totally forgot we had an assassin attacking Lash at the same time.
At
the same time, we have the rest of the bar attacking us.
He's about to get a spear in the face.
Blap. Can I get some initiatives?
Hello,
please?
darkness, my old
Remember,
friend.
You can't see anything?
click your portrait first.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Okay.
There you go.
I gotta get
Dad,
my
I
act
got no
together.
light. Oh, whoa. Damn. This is what-
Portraits.
You see everything?
Portraits.
I'm trying to figure out
Cool.
where the butts I was.
This is a fucking good looking bar.
Initiative.
Thank
That's
you.
a nice bar.
Wow, for a crappy Dust Veil bar, this is really high class, isn't it?
It's
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna muddy it up with some blood and guts soon.
It doesn't really look this good, probably. In
Probably.
In
It's hard to add dirt into here. Just use your imagination.
but yeah, like the bar is, I don't know. You can only work with what Roll20 gives you. And
How come
sometimes-
all of these bar patrons look like ninjas and assassins? Have
Because they
crossbows
are.
and spears.
You look like ninjas and assassins with crossbows and spears.
We gotta do. Roger's the one with like this fucking cowl over his face. How come everyone else looks?
Oh wait, you're right. I forgot. We're indoors. He has it off.
So these are the ones, pretty much the ones with the gold around them are the ones that just stand up and fucking pitchfork run at you.
Literally with a pitchfork.
And behind Lash is a little gnome.
Damn.
The gnome.
Stupid no.
Everyone in the bar just looks drunk and stupid. The gnome looks like bang on it.
Us.
The gnome looks far more intimidating than the other people attacking you, most of whom are halflings. Although I'm just rolling some initiatives here
Oh,
for my boys.
I like
So-
how I can never roll a natural 20 and have the
Except-
20 with my dexterity.
Yeah, right.
Fuck. I was like, how did I get a 9? Oh.
Got a 20. We have a 20, boys.
I also do want to point out that I am the closest to all the enemies again.
Have being the tank.
All
There
right.
you are.
Black.
Alright, let's see if my armor actually works today.
I heard a lot of 20s there.
No, there was 120. This one bar patron to Arden's, behind Arden, looks particularly swift. However,
Just crit me. Just do it.
that is not
Wow, Carlias.
Carlias.
If there was
That
any
was
roll
nice.
that mattered.
That
Carlias,
was actually probably a pretty big one.
Carlias, you also have a surprise attack on the gnome. However, the bar patrons have a surprise attack on the other three. So, so we're gonna go through surprise round first, which means Carlias, you get a free action. You 100% witness everything going on because you crit.
Wait. The whole bar is getting a surprise attack. Well, like we can't see a mob of people coming at us.
Oh, you can see it.
You're in your cups.
We're also like just cleaning up, and they're like, "Whoa," like
You even
was-
said they announced it. You said they're like, right, let's get them.
but it was still unexpected.
Okay.
And because of that, like you weren't sitting there like, right, let's fuck them up, or like something's gonna come around that corner and attack us. You were sat there like, we've got a summoning, and then everyone was attacking you all of a sudden. So like, yeah. There's no way you were expecting it, just purely based on all of your reactions when I said
I don't
it.
think any of us was.
However, Carlias, you were following up the stairs.
Thank goodness.
Lash, because you're like group daddy. As much as I'm sure you're very upset, it is true. And you went up the stairs following Lash. So you see this little gnome pull a little dagger from inside of his robes, kind of thing. So you can do something to react. He looks like he's probably going to do something to Lash untoward.
Yeah. Deadeye shot.
Do it.
With score shot.
12.
18.
Hang on, I haven't pulled up the stats. Where you at? There
Does he get
you are.
advantage because it's sneak
Yeah, I
attack?
He said it's
I
Deadeye
get it.
shot.
Yeah,
so
he
it's
gets the
18.
advantage, so it's an 18.
Oh, okay.
In that case, whoa, you hit, yeah. Give me that big dams. 8 piercing damage. So pretty much as soon, because we heard, like Lash heard the sound of a dagger being pulled from a small sheath, and then there's just a crack of a pistol, and then a "Way!" from downstairs. You can see over this edge, by the way. Like, this is like an open plan bar. Lash, Carlias, Gnome, everyone. You can see up and see what's going on up there. They would be maybe like 20 feet, I guess, above you. But it's the type of thing where you can look over a railing, and then the building continues off with the bedrooms. Carlias fires Scar shot. The little gnome pulling this thing out, suddenly the dagger is ping shot from his hand with a massive great hole in his hand. The dagger dung, in the ground next to your feet, Lash. The little gnome turns around like, huh? What? And there's Carlias with a smoking gun. And no doubt a quip on his tongue. Carlias says,
Picked the wrong card.
God.
oh shit.
It has
That was
layers.
awesome.
No, this gnome doesn't know who you are.
The guy who shot him.
I was tempted to have him literally know who you are.
It's that guy with the quips. He's got the catchphrases.
Them quips, though.
The bar patrons
Bring it on.
come fly.
Woohoo! 7 free attacks, boys!
in like synchronized bar, like they do this every night. A couple of them aren't even sure who they're attacking. They just get up, like, way, pulling scimitars out, and just run towards each other before everyone realizes they're bundling on the table with all the cash in the middle and the gem and the kazoo. I think there's a kazoo there somewhere.
It's a really shitty kazoo.
So we'll have this guy come over here to Arden.
Hello.
Just check what I've got in terms of movement. Yep. You can run. So this one's just gonna burst over there.
I wish I had Sun Domain every week. Fucking Brad, man.
This guy's gonna make it too.
I'm getting double teamed. Okay.
We're not gonna constantly be surrounded by
Oh, fuck,
lowish
I'm getting
levels.
triple. Oh, I've
This
never
one-
taken this many men at once. Let's
This
go.
one jumps up
First
on
time
the
for everything.
table.
Wait,
and
jumped
then-
on the table?
Hell
Get
yeah,
outta
he's jumping
here.
up on the table.
They're like crazy little halflings.
Bunch of little bastards.
Fucking rabid squirrels.
Pretty much most of them are halflings. A couple of them are human.
Just screaming as they run at
But
us.
like the one that jumps up on the table is a halfling. This one to your left, Raja, has to dash across. So you just see this little halfling just running along, tugging at a scimitar that won't come loose. So let me just handle this person by person to make it quicker instead of going around. We're gonna have 2 scimitar attacks on Raja. Plap plap.
Oh my god, dude.
The Fairlight special there.
Fairlight.
We have had
this day.
we have had what 5? We've had 5 combats, and you have crit me in the first turn on 4 of them.
To be fair, you also do a lot of crazy crit.
That's
Not
I
if he's
think-
dead.
I think today, Fairlight, after this session, you need to just go back to bed and just let the day pass out because you've woken up, you've thrown your breakfast across the floor, and instantly been critted. Something's off today.
It's just one of those days.
I take it
What do you mean off today? You've crit me every time.
Wednesdays are
Yeah, but you haven't thrown your breakfast every time. That's-
God!
Yeah, it's the breakfast. So you
Holy
take
shit,
12
dude.
slash damage.
Are you alive?
Yeah, it's half his health probably. I think.
Yeah, that really hurts, but I'm alive.
Cool.
Who you after the battle?
A little halfling runs up behind you, Arden, and one jumps up on a table in front of you suddenly. Scimitars striking at you also. One hit, I assume?
Yeah.
And one terrible miss.
Wow.
The one that leaps up on the table pulls his scimitar from his scabbard, but then slips on like a gold piece and cuts off his own finger. Dealing.
I do want to point out real quick,
7 slash
Fairlight
damage.
gets crit. I just get regular hits that add up 2 crits.
No.
Yeah.
Well, this guy cut off his own finger. So, like, he jumps up on the table and pulls a sword out and then goes, ah! Because his finger's off. It lands in front of you along with a gout of blood. So he does 7 slashing damage to himself.
Oh, thank God. I was like...
Yeah, no, you're good.
I'm really happy that he lost his finger, but I also lost half my body.
No. You haven't had any damage yet. This is your damage.
Jesus.
7 also.
You said a bar brawl. They're all attacking with swords, right? Not fists.
Yeah.
This is a
damn
brawl.
it.
So this isn't a brawl then. This is just an ambush.
You're being robbed by a bunch of people. No one in this town is nice. There's not very many people in this town that are nice.
So it's like that was your first mistake.
There's a couple of farmers. You'll see them scattered about. A couple of townsfolk just having a nice quiet beer. There's a nice barmaid. The barman seems nice. And then there was Borga, the dwarf merchant. 2 other halflings that you managed to trick out of loads of money. But then there are the people in town that do look rough and look like they spend a lot of time in the bar. They look like they are probably part of either the definite cult presence in town, or maybe like the Chancellor's men or somebody that he hires to do stuff. No one seems to be a guard. No one is a deputy or a sheriff. Everyone, even the farmers, look a bit shady. You 3 are the
What do they
outsiders
farm?
who-
Cactus or dirt?
The farmers are like
Travelers, it would seem.
they're like spice merchants, really. They're like ginger farmers and stuff like that. They don't. A few of them will probably have things like
Those
cattle,
poor souls.
cattle and some sheep and stuff like that. But yeah, like the farmlands are very dry farms. They tend to export them off the island and make their money that way. But they're the nice ones. There are nice people in the bar. They're just not pulling scimitars and attacking you. Unfortunately, everyone else hates you for your money and your flaunting of your money, and the gem which you stated was an extravagant gem. They want it, and everyone's poor, so they're going to try and take it. I don't know why you're shocked.
I just figured they were gonna beat us to half to death, leave us on the ground, take our stuff, and go.
No.
I didn't realize it was gonna turn into a savage murder fest.
If
But
you
I'm okay
lived
with
in
it.
a world with manticores, you'd carry a scimitar around as well.
Carry a Tolwar.
This guy, he's going to jump up onto the center of the table as well.
Attack of opportunity. For me.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity. Do you get attack of opportunities on surprise rounds? I'll let you.
I don't know.
No, look it up then.
I don't know.
Fairlight.
Attack of
I haven't. I was.
the surprise round.
I don't know that one actually.
I would
Attack of opportunities.
I would assume no, because you're not paying attention, or I caught you unawares.
No,
Well,
I think you
An
can.
attack of opportunity uses your reaction, I think. So you haven't.
It does.
I don't know. Do you have a reaction on a surprise round? I guess.
Yeah. Hold on. Surprise.
Yeah, you actually don't get reactions.
Yeah.
on,
No, you
surprise
don't.
turns.
No. Fuck.
He runs and skitters past you as you're like pulling a harp up
God damn it.
in time.
A hard bump.
Or
Okay.
whatever you're going to attack with. He jumps up onto the table and he's going to snatch the summoning stone, which you'll see is there also. He grabs it. He's a really skinny little halfling. Like most halflings are kind of round in a way. This one's super skinny. He looks like Gollum, and he's looking at this thing. His giant eyes turn red as the summoning stone is in his hands. This amazing stone that you've all very much built up to be the greatest thing ever to have come to Windy Peaks. And he looks down at it and goes, "Oh, mate, I got it!" And the other two will attack you. Strings. Okay. Strings are attacking strings. Hey!
Fuck off.
The other two
Shield
are
on
like,
both.
they're like, "Oh, nice one!" And they just swing wildly at strings. You have armor on, right?
Yeah, I have armor and a shield. I'm just gonna block them both.
So yeah, he probably one like glances off the armor, and the other one hits you, hits your shield. You guys all pull your shit out all of a sudden.
You're sure he didn't get crit?
Yeah.
No?
He tried. I mean, like, look at.
Maybe.
I wish I had like a salt shaker because he's right below me in the call, so I could just.
Young Carlias. we now enter the normal standard turn order.
Okay.
Carlias, you are first to react. The little gnome assassin is kind of like spinning around to see who's fired at him while he grips his hand. What do you want to do?
Would Carlias have seen the one bard patron taking the orb?
I mean, it depends what you're doing.
No.
You're in a position where you potentially can see everything because you're up on the top of the stairwell, so you can see like at the same time as you shoot in this gnome's hand, you just suddenly hear this eruption downstairs. Everyone's suddenly grabbing at weapons and jumping on the table. A cloud of cartoon dust appears around this table with like legs and harps sticking out. So yeah, I would imagine you probably generally can work out what's going on. I don't see why you wouldn't.
All right, I'm just gonna focus on the gnome.
Okay. Firing again. Another shot as the little gnome turns around. Boom! You shoot him through the hip. My hip. My beautiful hip, my ass. 11 damage to the gnome.
Dead yet?
What, huh?
Is this guy not dead yet?
No.
It's like 20 damage.
The gnome is a trained assassin. Everyone else in the bar is a fucking like pleb.
So you threw the boss fight at Lash. That's
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The
And
gnome
once
looks
again-
like Tommy Wiseau.
I think I'd rather fight Tommy than all these little.
her. I did not
That's what he looks like. Yeah, he
Oh,
turns
hi,
around.
Mark.
He's grotesque,
Hello.
but in like an endearing way. He says, "I did not hit her. I did not."
Oh my god.
He now looks exactly like Tommy Wiseau, but like 2.5 feet tall.
Is he all yoked out too?
He's really weird looking. Like he's,
Who, Tommy Wiseau or the gnome?
You both.
Tommy Wiseau does look like he might have come from some weird mythical heritage, I guess.
Like an eldritch dream.
Well, he was spawned in Mordor. Have you seen how yoked those things spawn?
Oh my god.
He's an Orcai.
when I finally revealed that like Dustvale is just like Earth all along, you know that Tommy Wiseau is descendant from this gnome.
Exactly. We're just doing one big reenactment of the room.
Carlias, you want to do anything else?
No, that's it.
The gnome looks up and goes, "Oh, you fucking asshole! What the hell, man?" Bar patron.
Number 32.
Bar patron
Extra,
32
number 7.
Don't even roll. Just say crits. Just choose one of us.
would like to stab you in the leg.
Oops.
That's a
Swear to
nice
Christ.
set of armor you got there. Bing!
I swear to Christ.
Stabs you in the leg. 5
Bro, you're
damage.
all-
It is
For
just
who?
you, Arden. Sorry.
God damn it!
It's the one next to you. He just bang into the back of your leg. You feel the scimitar puncture through the fleshy part of the back of your calf, and that's going to be 5 slashing damage. There is a rush of blood down your leg.
I hate heavy armor.
Man, are you still alive?
Yeah. I have a health bar on the screen and everything.
Arden.
No. I can't see your health bar, but
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
see
it's
it, but
tiny. I wish they would highlight it more.
Yeah. I don't know. You should be able
Yeah,
to
it's a little
see
green bar right above him.
No, I don't think it's there. I'm zoomed all the way in on your face.
Yeah,
can't see it.
I can't see it.
Oh,
I'm glad I can't see it.
I see it on Brad's at least.
Somehow I can see it.
Yeah,
don't know.
I wonder if it's because
Maybe only maybe the DM sees it or something.
Well, I'm not DM on the players. This is joined. I've rejoined as a
Can I
player
do?
Yeah.
for the stream. So I don't know. So that they can't see all
There,
the
can you guys see it
weird
now?
demonic wraiths that are descending on you on the GM.
I don't want to see your health bar. Whee! Kill something.
I can't.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It is your turn, Arden. What do you want to do?
All right. Jesus. All right. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
You damn right you are.
All right. Let's see. Cure Wounds. We're gonna cast it at level 1. Actually, I'm gonna cast this bad boy at level 2. I've never cast this spell at higher level. Boom. It healed me 5.
You add them together, I think. Oh no.
Oh, okay.
You cast it at level 2, so you get the first one,
Yeah.
which is the 8, and then you get the second one, which is the 5. I don't know what the third one is. Unless you did it at level
okay.
3 by accident. I don't
Okay.
know.
And
8
then
plus
I
5?
will. So 8 plus 5
I guess so.
works for me. And then I'm gonna use one of my 4 War Priest abilities to bonus attack with my little axe
Cool. Who are you attacking?
of love. I'm gonna hit one of the bar patrons. I'm gonna hit the one that's up on the table.
Yeah, there's one who cut his own finger
No,
off.
I'm not.
Unfortunately, no.
You know what? Screw this. Can I use my channel divinity since you haven't told me if it hits yet? Even though I think we all know it won't.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna add 10 to it then. The 16 hit.
Damn.
16 hits.
Oh, thank
Hey.
God.
You just randomly add 10 to your rolls. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's
Once a day.
balanced.
Hey, later on I get to do it to you guys.
You bring this battle axe up and you swing it towards this guy, this fingerless guy who like raises up his fingerless hand, and you just remove his whole arm from this point, and then the axe just buries itself into his body, and then you just fling him off the table, and his like lifeless body just launches off the table and lands.
Now that I can't do anything, I
In
blew
a,
like everything on that one.
lands in a patch of blood. The hand.
Is that the guy that hit me? Yeah, that's the guy that hit me, right?
No, that's the guy that chopped his own finger off. The guy that hit you is the one behind you. He's like pulling his sword out of your leg as you swing wildly and knock a dude off of the table there. And completely
That's it
ruin
for
him. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Raja, it's your turn.
Raja is going to react by casting Zephyr Strike
Ooh.
to get advantage on an attack and then ignore opportunity attacks.
All right.
And I'm going to step forward here and make a great weapon strike on the guy that is holding the orb.
Go for it.
I hope this hits. I hope this just cleaves this poor dude.
If this hits, he's dead.
Poor golem.
There's-
Guy weighs 60.
there's
Oh my
no-
god.
There's
That's
no
a hit.
living through that. That
The
is
guy
a
weighs
hit.
60 pounds, man.
So it does 21 damage.
21. How do you want to kill him?
Well, at that angle, I'm gonna say Raja has a weird sword style where he like holds the blade instead. He's holding the handle on the blade, right? And he just brings it around and chops him off at the knees instead.
Yeah, you do so. His body falls into multiple pieces and hits the deck hard. Give me a dex saving throw.
Dex save.
Oh no, that's not Fairlight spell. Oh, never mind.
Hey,
I forgot. Fairlight's Fairlight.
When it matters.
The summoning stone launches into the air, and you reach out a hand and grab it before it like either hits the ground and potentially smashes, or somebody else grabs it, or anything like that. So you now have the summoning stone.
Okay. I'm gonna say upon catching it, he's gonna just kind of wave it in their face and go looking for this, and then I'm gonna run this away. I'm gonna take my bonus action to attack this guy on the way by
Okay.
with my Or is it
at this point, I feel like you could just be saying anything, and I'm just agreeing to it. You're like, I'm gonna hit this guy, and then I'm gonna do.
Okay, Great Weapon Master. If I land the Great Weapon Master strike and it successfully kills, I can continue the motion and make a second attack as my bonus.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm gonna hit this guy with it as a regular attack.
That is a hit. Ow, 14. Which one did you say? The top one or the bottom one? The one closest
Top
to you?
or bottom what? Top or bottom one?
Of these two guys. that you
Patron.
hit.
The bottom, the one that I can reach.
This
The bottom
one
one.
right
Yep.
here. How do you want to kill this one?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say, if you've ever played For Honor, that one where you set the blade on their neck and then you spin around behind him, he does exactly that. Just sets it on the guy's shoulder, spins around, comes out the other side, and just pulls the sword, and it can openers his head off.
Yeah, and this one just spins to one side and lands in a pile of his own blood. Like, sort of Raja just kind of does like a fucking like twirly-whirly spin around the table of death. And there's a couple of patrons that are like, oh shit, what have we done? Who the fuck are they? And so as just two people just drop, and Raja comes to a stop finally. Maybe. Do you have any,
right there.
Do you have anything else you can do? Over there?
He stops there, holding the thing, like looking for this, and waits to see if they're all gonna chase him specifically or not.
Sure. This one is dead. So Lash, it's your turn.
So I whip around. I'm obviously, aware that he's been shot more than once, and I haven't been able to attack him yet. And I'm gonna try to jam my rapier right into his gut.
Sure, yeah. He's sort of spinning around one way now, and he looks to Carlias, and this assassin is bleeding. There's a dagger next to you on the ground. And yeah, you can step up to him and give me a rapier attack on him. That, I guess you'd have to move one position over, so you're next to him.
Oh, sure.
You bring out your rapier and launches towards this little gnome. There's like a spidey sense in the little gnome assassin here. His hand is bleeding. He's got another terrible wound in his side, and he just barely sidesteps as this rapier just and he. Oh shit! And he sort of staggers to one side, begins muttering something in an ancient language under his breath. You want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back, and that's it.
You using your bonus disengage bullshit?
Yes, disengage.
Then that brings us to this patron over here next to Strings, who sees his friend fall down, looks up into the enormous dragonborn face of Strings, and goes, "All right, listen, mate, you want to?" And then tries to stab you in the mouth.
Another shield.
Tries to stab you in the mouth. Boom! You see his arm. You know, like when you hit something really hard, and it just reverberates down your like arm. He's dislocated.
So like the fat of his arm, like jiggling.
Did Jay ever roll initiative, or is he not in this combat?
I rolled initiative. I'm just way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's just
there you
second
are.
to last, I think.
Yep.
The assassin. What are you gonna do? Yes. Okay. Can he do this on himself? Can you cast Shield of Faith on yourself?
I believe so.
Think so? No.
Really?
It says a creature of choice.
I would say yeah. Then.
Yeah. Then that would be yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Haha! The
gnome has Shield of Faith?
The gnome, yeah. He's not he's not a rogue. He's something else.
He just has a cloak.
He's technically a cult fanatic, but cult fanatics are a whole other thing in this world, because magic and weirdness is often used for assassinary. It's rare-ish, kinda. This little gnome mumbles something under his breath in a strange language. What language do you speak, Lash?
I have the thief language, which I keep forgetting what it's called.
Thieves can't.
Thieves can't, and I don't think I have Yeah, besides the common language, I don't think I have others.
Cool. He mutters something in a strange language. It like kind of sounds like Abe from Abe's Exodus or whatever.
Oh my god, yeah.
And this weird sort of shimmering light appears around him, sort of like an odd glow to the edge of his body. Kind of looks like a heat mirage around him. He jumps at you and grabs at you, and he is going to try and inflict wounds upon your body. With an 11, I'm
Damn.
guessing he misses you.
Yeah, he needed a 14.
Damn, son. You see him jump at you. You see his hands like elongate and turn like blackened and pointed on the ends as he's coming down to like rake these strange, almost talon-like hands on you. You dodge out of the way because you're very swift, and you see he looks up at you, completely devastated look on his face. Like, oh shit! That ends his turn. Brings us around to these bar patrons here. So these two.
Do I get aggro here?
Depends what they want to do. This one runs over to here and fires a light crossbow that he happens to have just in a pocket tucked away at Raja, his intended foe. I'm guessing that's a miss on a 7.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Pung.
That's the old
Yeah,
right there.
there's a sound of it hitting the cork board of the quests. What do we have?
Quest board.
Bounty
The
board.
quest
The
board.
bounty
The
board.
bounty board.
Yeah, I haven't had that much coffee today. I don't know where I am. And yeah, there's like a picture of someone who looks suspiciously like Raja with a with a crossbow bolt in the bounty board. And then this guy, I guess, let's see what he wants to do. He looks at Raja, who's just murdered a load of people. He looks at Strings, who just very easily is avoiding being hit. And then he looks at Arden, who has completely and utterly obliterated someone, but is bleeding from the leg, and jumps and spins a scimitar at Arden's mouth. 14. I'm guessing that was a miss. Spins it at your mouth. You have a shield?
Yep.
And a shield comes up. Bung! Ah! My fucking arm! Jesus fucking Christ! 2 people now have dislocated elbows.
All right, it's coming, guys. It's coming slowly but surely.
However,
And the rest of them leave, and there's no nothing for Strings to attack.
and then as you continue bringing the shield around, another one dung, hits the shield, glancing off of it. His bloodied sword, coated in your blood, avoids dealing any damage to you, Arden. The guy behind you misses, and then Strings gets to do some bardic bullshit.
Thank fucking God. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Let me do some math here. real quick.
Would you hurry up and do something, bud?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move
Please roll like a natural 1 and just complete
right
the.
here. Hold on, I'm just keeping the character there for. Okay. Right here, I think. Can't get that guy, unfortunately. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave
Yay!
at 2nd level.
Yay!
I'm just gonna bring the spear down, and as soon as it hits, I just want to send out the wave of thunder. Okay. Really?
All right. So what do I need to make? Con saves.
Just con saves.
Blap, blap. Just those 2, or is it reach the other one?
It's the 3 around me, so the one up
It's
north
like
as
that
well.
too.
Yeah. I think Arden might have to make one as well.
We'll go clockwise.
Arden has to
Yeah,
make
it
one
does,
as
yeah.
well.
We'll go
I
clockwise.
wasn't gonna say anything.
We'll say the one which is further away from you is the one which makes it on the 16.
God.
Oh!
Arden, you fail. So what do they have to take here?
Takes 16 damage.
16.
I believe they get knocked back a couple feet, if I'm not mistaken. This is the one where the 300 feet of deafening noise, and they're on a failed save. They take damage and are pushed 10 feet away.
They take half.
Yeah, half if they save damage and push 10 feet away.
If they fail, they still get pushed.
No.
If they make, I mean.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they do.
If they make, they don't get pushed. No.
Oh, if they make, they don't get pushed, but they still take half damage.
Yes.
Cool. So, Arden, you get pushed 10 feet. So I guess it would be 10 feet in like this direction. So here, on the you'd be over. move your character there.
This just makes me hate strings even more.
And so just this concussive blast just suddenly launches out. Like, what does it look like or sound like? Or
it's just like the second I bring down my spear, like I jump off the chair and bring it down to the ground, and it just like crackles electricity out, and then like the sonic boom follows a second later.
Sonic boom! You see,
and after that, you hear AC/DC thunderstorm.
Yeah, you see the two patrons who were right next to you. Just these little halflings, just boom, they're gone. They land in a crumpled mess. Their eyes like rolled up way too far in the backs of their heads as they roll across the bar. The one behind you kind of like begins to shield himself. You see him get hit by the concussive blast, and he stumbles a little bit, but looks over towards where you are. He looks a little bit confused, but vaguely still on his legs. But then there's also Arden, who lands on his ass 10 feet away from where he was, as he is also struck by the sonic boom.
No, luckily I healed myself.
Okay.
He's flavorly landed on his ass, and he springs back up.
I was 9 damage away from dying.
And I'm gonna turn to Arden, and I'm gonna inspire him.
I want your shit. I want your shit.
Go,
I can't hear you. I'm deaf right now.
You could have dodged that if you were quick as lightning.
We can attack teammates, right?
Remind me to get a
Yeah,
bounty
you
on
do
him.
whatever you want.
There you go. You get a D6 that you can use in anything, even as your AC.
The one behind you that you just hit with the concussive blast. Wait, why does it get a go? Did I miss one here? Oh, you've got 2 goes. Oh no, yeah. Okay.
He went.
He has 2 goes. Carlias then brings us to you.
All right. So the gnome's still shining, right?
He has a strange glimmer around his body, yes.
Screw it. Deadeye shot again.
Fire the cannons! Oh dear, there's a jamming
needed that.
sound.
No, I get advantage.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
How much grits do you have?
I only have 2. I used them up now.
Nice. You didn't use them in the Balruga fight? Balgura?
I don't think he had to.
After short rest.
I don't know if you've had a short rest yet. Did you get him on a short rest?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you probably have had a short rest. I'll allow it.
We short rested before the Balgura, not after.
I feel like you've been in this bar long enough to justify that you've had a short rest.
We've just been sitting here playing. We've just been sitting here playing cards. Does that count as a short rest?
I feel like it kind of does.
Carlias hasn't even been doing that. Oh no, yeah, he was.
Nobody had any.
I played a couple of games and then I sat back and.
Nobody lost any HP from the Balgura, so you don't really lose out on the opportunity to use hit dice. So I'll allow it. Give me the damage. You hit. Bullet strikes the gnome. Just as he sort of begins to rake these hands down, you see his hands transform back to normal again. You see a bullet strike him like just left of the spine. It spins him around in front of you, Lash. He kind of like nudges into you because he's so close. There's a moment where he begins to fall down as you're like, oh, this guy is so dead. He's been shot 3 times. But just like 50 Cent, he says, yo, it's your boy, Fiddy. None of this ain't gonna bring me down.
Okay.
Fresh out of Compton.
Oh,
I don't know anything
wow.
by 50 Cent, and I realized in that moment that I couldn't.
I mean, it sounded like 50
couldn't
Cent to
quote
me.
a single fucking thing he's ever said. But he just about manages to stand up, using you, Lash, for a moment. He grips onto you and then steps back. He is still alive. His eyes are bloodshot. He's bleeding. He's got a hole in one hand. 2 other gunshots.
He's still alive after. You are really lucky Carlias was up there.
He is. He
I
is
would have been so dead if he didn't fall. I would have been
just
so
about alive. Yes, this is episode 6, so I feel like Tuesday should know the game inside and out by now. So that's why I threw
The raid boss.
the hard combat. Carlias, anything else? No, I guess that's it, right?
I'm trying to, like,
Deadshot, a bonus action, or do you just get to choose to put it on?
it's for the turn. No, I don't have anything else I can do.
Cool. Arden goes launching one way, and the guy that stabbed you, Arden, kind of looks around a little confused as to where the fuck you went. He is going to swing a ding, a little sword award at you here. If I can fucking click on a button.
Advantage because I should be prone.
No, you're not really prone. You're just flavorfully prone. You're not technically. You hit the ground on your ass as a sword launches across your head, and you bounce back up onto your legs. Stood as this guy just completely misses you, and you have an option to return fire in some way if you so wish it.
Okay. Okay, so Fearbog's powerful build, you count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift. Did we ever determine if that was against people, or is it just against inanimate objects, just like a box?
It's supposed to be for inanimate objects and stuff like that, I think. But like, I also think it's supposed to be relatively loosely interpreted. So
okay. I'm gonna
definitely with me. You can argue the case that what are you gonna do? Pick this halfling up and throw him to the moon?
I'm gonna throw him at the biggest ass or moon I see, which is strings.
Cool. Throw him at strings. Give me I guess what you want to do is you want to pick him up first. So give me
grapple.
Give me an athletics check.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
All right, he's got to beat a 9. He's gonna try and wriggle free. He's a slippery little hobbit. Says, yeah. Okay. You go to pick him up, and there's a moment where his eyes widen. This tiny, small, rotund, like halfling, and you grab him by like the shoulders, and you're just about to lift him up and just launch him at strings, and then suddenly he's gone from your grip. He's just and you see him crawling away as he's just slipped to the ground. You're very large. He's very small.
I'll use my bonus action with War Priest for my second of 4 today, and I'm gonna swing at him.
Go on then, give me that attack. That is a miss. Unfortunately.
Inspiration.
What are you saying?
And that's it.
Yeah, he's like
He like refuses to
he's crawling away from you as you swing at him, and yeah, like the battle axe across the top of his head maybe cuts off a few hairs as they sprinkle down to the ground. Raja, your turn.
I've been thinking about this.
Oh god, you're gonna do it again?
You can do some mad.
Oh fuck. Everyone duck!
Get down! Get down again! Okay, this guy up here, the one that fired the arrow at me. After the arrow misses, Raj is gonna take that summoning stone and just kind of underhanded toss it across the room, like in a in a tall arc towards the guy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike again while he's looking up at it, and just zip across the room and hit him in the face.
Fine. Yeah.
I gotta do it.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna throw your Tall War again.
I might, because if I kill this guy in one shot, I can't reach this guy right here. I don't have enough movement left, but I could throw something.
Yeah.
You could throw it.
Yeah.
Okay. That didn't work out too well last time, but anyway, I'm gonna make this this will be a great weapon strike. Why not? Nailed it. So that's
Do you even have to roll?
Definitely hits. Definitely kills this.
It's actually, I'm going non-lethal. I'm doing 18 like walk up and then just bonk right on the forehead with the flat end of the Tulwar.
Yeah, like this is one of the humans. He looks up like, whoa, and it's this glimmer of light just sort of hits the candle light hits the summoning stone at the right time, and then bang, his world just
Like a
goes
shovel to the
black.
face.
And yeah, you knock him out. You might, because it's sort of 18 non-lethal damage. He is knocked out, but he also might be in a coma. It's horrific. Like there's a terrible crunch from the wood as it strikes this man.
I tried. Whatever.
And he hits the ground hard. Do you want to give me another dex save to try and catch the summoning stone?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. There's a as you hit him, put a hand up on a 20. You don't even need to look at it. It can just dung in your hand and
bonk,
grab it, and then you can turn around and potentially launch your Tulwar at Arden.
You said what everybody's thinking.
I'm like in the way, and it would just still over me and hit him.
I'm kind of traumatized from the last time I threw a Tulwar.
You should still do it. You should still fucking
do it.
But if you were just visualizing what's happened here, he's just thrown the thing in the air, and while they're looking up, ran over, knocked the guy out, caught it. There's no cooler way to end the turn than by chucking the Tulwar.
You sort of have to spin and just throw this thing.
I have to do it at this guy.
Yeah.
Oh god. Now, last time I went to throw it, you had me roll like a 1d4 on damage. Is that just because if I roll a hit on a throw, it still does full damage, right?
I don't know. This is a weird one. I can't remember what we did last time. I know when you threw
you did improvised damage last time.
Yeah, because I actually looked it up since then, and it says if the weapon is a melee weapon, you use the same ability modifier for your attack roll and damage roll that you would use for a melee attack.
Nice, yeah, cool.
So
yeah, but that just means you still roll improvised damage, but you can still add your ability modifier to the improvised damage.
So it'd be a d4 plus a dex.
Yeah, because
you remove proficiency from the attack roll as well.
Gotcha.
Unless you roll like a nat 20, the sword would be like going end over end, right?
You're not proficient with throwing Tulwars.
Right. Well, I figured I'd lose my proficiency, but so the damage dice changes to a d4 regardless.
So you'll get a d4 for an improvised weapon, and then plus your dex, I guess, is what that means.
Okay, cool. So considering it for a second, Raja just shoots him instead.
Yeah, spins around, fires a bullet. Are you firing at
Actually,
Arden?
wait. Actually, sorry, I can't. I just realized I can't do that.
Because it's a bonus action.
Yeah. Well, the bonus action, it has to be a melee weapon. So I'm gonna throw a knife at him.
Cool. You launch a dagger. It goes past strings. It goes past the two patrons that you're aiming at, and it just narrowly goes past Arden's face. Oh. There's a whistling.
Wait, it went past strings? You missed?
It missed everyone. It's a 9. It just misses everything. It just launches across the room. It potentially hits this farmer at the bottom. This. No, it would hit the table.
Just the hilt.
So like
again,
it probably landed like launched across here and then just hits like the edge of this table here. Just dung, there's a man.
During the fight, no one saw that, so it's still cool.
Just a normal human man looking like kind of spills some of his ale and looks down like, oh yeah.
I burnt all my luck on the revolver roll. Rip.
Yes, unfortunately.
Raj is just kind of concerned immediately. They're like, no one saw that, right? Okay, good. I'm still
cool.
The
rest of it looked cool. Whether you hit with the thing or not, it still looked cool when you turned around and threw it. Like, it would have been better if you killed someone, but the whole thing still looked pretty great.
No one's actually looking at where the knife went, so he's just like...
Lash, there is a gnome kind of half hanging on to your cloak in front of you. He's been shot to bits. He's looking up at you. He doesn't look great. He says,
"Oh, come on, man. It's just a job. You know how it is."
No, I don't think this dampens my fear at all. He was muttering some bullshit. So I'm actually going to pull out my dagger and lean down a little bit and just kind of jab him in the side.
Go for it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you can just. I mean, how do you want to kill him? You know, he has 1 HP.
So I'm gonna jab him in the side, like under the rib, but then to finish him off, I'll pull the dagger out and just shove it up under his chin.
Yeah, and you straight through the side. You see the glimmer of the light drop from his body. His eyes widen for a moment, and then just blah. There's one eye like rolls one way while the other stays remaining forward as you jab this thing up through his chin, and as you release it, this little gnome body lands on the ground in front of you. The gnome assassin has died. This patron here has been knocked out. This one.
Bad about killing gnomes.
Can we get a coma roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, do we roll to see if I put this guy in a coma or not?
Yeah, give me in fact, I'll roll a con save for him. Let's see. If he beats a 12. Coma. He is in a coma. We nickname him Emma. Because Emma. That's a dark joke. She's gonna.
Ouch.
That is dark.
She's gonna.
Oh god, dude.
This
Brad,
one
you
here
told me to move, buddy.
jumps at Arden. Where's my thing? There you are.
Don't hit me, I'm beautiful. Not anymore.
Oh my god.
He's gonna appear to the side of you, and as you bring your shield up, he's gonna leave a trail of.
Save you the trouble.
If only you could, change your AC with a roll. If only.
It doesn't matter.
If only.
I don't think he can. Can he?
If only you could roll a D6 to give yourself 23 AC.
Can
Nope,
he?
I refuse.
Can he do that?
Yeah, that's my. I'm a Valor Bard.
I thought that was cutting words, though.
No, I can cutting words. If I have it, I don't think I have it, but
I thought his was just damage and attack rolls and ability checks.
And AC.
All right, fine. I don't believe you.
I mean, I'll look it up. I'll post it in the chat just so you can be sure. But yeah.
This one puts Arden down. Arden, you collapse in a heap of
I had
blood.
3 health. I'm assuming I didn't.
Oh wait, you have 3 health. You're still up.
I thought I had 3 and dropped to 1, but it says I have 2, so I was just checking my math real quick. Well, there's too many damn numbers, so I don't think I can check it. Because the Thunderwave hit me for 13, right?
16.
12.
16.
16. Yeah, that drops me to -1.
You down.
So this guy just brings Arden down and then puts a scimitar to his neck and shouts over to you, Raja. Oi! Give us the stone and I won't kill him.
Was it my turn now?
It's not on my turn, right? So I wouldn't be able to
bar
respond to him.
patron's turn.
I'm gonna take out this Philosopher's Stone thing and do the exact same trick and just toss it wide in the air, except now it's Strings' turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna nod at him.
He goes, ah, and looks up in the air. Strings.
Throw the spear directly through his face.
Okay, you have advantage.
There we go, boys. I just make the weapon roll to throw it. Oh wait, it is a thrown weapon, right? So yeah,
so you
this
get
round.
full damage and proficiency on it.
What was that?
Advantage.
21. That's a
Right.
hit.
Okay. All right. Damage.
3. The spear, like he looks up and then he does that like 300 make a god bleed looking thing as the spear cuts along his face, probably relatively deep. Like He's like, you see the spear launches over, The guy who was looking down at the dagger, he's like trying to pull Raja's dagger out of the side of the table because the dagger looks like it might be worth a few copper and he can sell it on. And suddenly then, a massive spear lands in the table next to where he is, and he hands off like, all right, yeah, you can keep that.
I'm gonna catch the orb as well if I can. Dex
Give me
save?
a dex save, yeah. Yeah, easy. Snatch it out of the air like the golden snitch it ain't.
And
You got more bullshit?
yeah, that's my turn. Some more bullshit? No, that's my turn.
I've always called it bullshit. I never know what's going on.
Is it done?
Carlias, man. We Carlias.
Move just to get a bit more of a better angle. So which one is the one that's about to stab Arden?
The one which is like stood over his body down here.
Okay.
This guy.
He's gonna shoot for him.
Oh,
That
Daddy
was a hit.
Carlias saving me again.
There's most certainly a hit. 6. You fire a bullet. It hits him in the stomach. It doesn't kill him, but he doubles over. Oh my god, that's the most pain I've ever felt and ever will. It's just the worst thing that could ever happen to you, right? Apparently, you shot got shot.
Getting shot in the gut. Yeah.
Anything else, Carlisle?
That's it.
The patron sees strings running at him. Sting. You are a bit like Sting, I guess.
Yeah, kidding me, Sting.
Like glow blue when orcs are around.
Nice.
I was gonna go with the wrestler. Or the,
I was kind of going with Sting,
Singer.
the actual real life bard.
yeah.
He's going to try and stab at you as you approach.
No.
13.
No.
Boom. Yeah, he says, "Someone call the police, please." Man,
Is he setting up an SOS?
he's wearing a red dress. Arden, give me a
Hey,
death
that was
saving
pretty
throw.
good.
I don't want to. What saving throw?
Death saving
Death.
throw. There is a
Jesus
button.
Christ!
You can click
I don't
a
want
button.
to.
The death saving
Yeah.
throw on your sheet.
Yeah.
is actually
Unconscious,
one.
man.
D20.
Or you can roll
Yeah,
it.
Look on the bright side. Even if you crit fail, it still won't kill you this turn.
Yeah, but that is one fail. So you have one fail of a possible 3. If you get 3 fails, you die. You get 3 makes, you stabilize. Raja, what do you want to do?
Oh, I remember the last time I had you in a death saving throw. You nat 1.
Or 10G?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Nat ones
I
are
think so.
one of the most dangerous things, I think. I think they're more dangerous than like anything else on a death saving throw because that ruins you.
Yeah.
I'm going to run. This is the guy that's already been hit with a spear in the face and then stabbed again and all that, right?
Yeah, he's all fucked up. He's,
Okay,
like,
I'm
bent
just
over.
gonna I'm just gonna dash over here and try to cut him in half. Actually, no, I'm not gonna try and cut him in half. I want to try and knock this guy out again. Another non-fatal.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah. Where's my crap? Here it is.
It's definitely a hit. You have to do 2
Bonk.
damage. Yeah.
Nice.
You probably run across the table and just like fucking, you can Superman punch him or
It
fucking
comes over with
bang.
both hands, sword about to chop him in half, and it's like, bonk, and just hits him with the hilt
Yeah.
instead.
This guy's like doubled over and he looks up, dong, and hits the deck hard. Yeah, he's still bleeding out from being like gut shot. But like he's technically not dead. He's just laying down, knocked out, bleeding out. Yep.
I'm gonna use my last 5 feet of movement to advance into his position and make my bonus attack on the other guy.
Nice.
And this swing is with no mercy, and of course it sucks.
Still good enough to probably drop him a bit.
It's still pretty bad. The Tolwar like spins across the top of Arden's like body. Arden seems to be like choking on his own blood, and the Tolwar like just hits this guy. He's wearing like fuck all for armor. It's like an old tattered piece of leather, and it just cuts straight through it. It opens up the front of this guy, and there's a gush of blood. He drops his scimitar. Oh, listen, all right, listen, easy. He starts to back up, stumbling back, bleeding. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Lash, you want to do anything mad from up there?
I might as well take a shot. Let's see. Could I hit? Yeah, I can hit that dude below me, right?
I think you can hit anyone you want in this bar, yeah.
Wait,
Sweet.
which dude below you?
I always forget how to ping.
This is the only guy alive.
Oh, that guy's not alive.
You can
that's the
hit
guy
him.
That's the guy that I put in a coma.
He's knocked out. This one's knocked out.
I put him in a coma. He's one after reeling.
Drop a
I'm gonna
dagger on
go for
his
this
face.
guy.
All of them are down, apart from one who's like backing up fearfully from the group.
Can I yell out at that point? Hey, stop it!
Well,
And just like have Raja try to end it by yelling at everyone to stop.
okay. Yeah.
If he's gonna stop the fight, can I do something?
If go on.
It depends on if Lash listens, I suppose.
Okay.
The fight, for all intents and purposes, is over.
Okay.
You're free to
just begun.
You're free to like brutally murder this person, but yeah. What do you want to do, Strings? If you do just something, if you do something that isn't healing Arden, then he has to do another death save.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to look at the guy crawling away and like.
We
curse
need
him under my
witnesses.
breath. Just like whisper and kind of like flick my hands and vicious mockery him.
Okay. Whiz save. Black.
We need witnesses. Don't you kill him.
Oh, you guys! I don't think you guys will be able to see this. He fails that shit.
Yeah, he impressively, what do you whisper to him?
I just whispered like. It would be something like unintelligible to even. It'd be something in Draconic, so that they wouldn't be able to understand it either.
Yeah, this little
nothing of
halfling
substance.
is like backing up, like, all right, ah, my fucking head, ah, and he just like he hits like he's on his knees, and he like grips his head for a bit as his brain begins to vaguely melt, from psychic damage. He's not dead. He's just all sorts of fucked up. Like, even if you don't kill him now, his life is over. Like, he's just gonna, this is it now. He wanted to be like a singer. He'll never achieve it. He wanted to write books. He can never do that, you know? You've ruined him completely.
Well, considering the town he's from, I don't think he ever could have wrote books.
Cut open his stomach and part melted his brain.
Should I roll a deception
Can I
check or
tell?
something else?
Can I tell that Strings did that or no?
I'll roll a.
I don't see why. Like, I mean, it's just a verbal spell, right?
He's just whispering it quietly, right? Would I have to roll perception to tell if I can hear what he just
do
did?
a perception versus a deception check. You just about make out he says something weird, and it seems to coincide with this guy who just hits the deck screaming and gripping his head.
Well.
Raja doesn't say anything. He's just like, huh. You talked and he died. Interesting.
He's not dead. He's on the ground going, ah, my fuck, headache.
To pick up the spear and the combat. Get Arden up.
Arden, give me a death saving throw.
I don't want to.
Unless you're doing, no, you're not. Okay.
Nope, we got to see if it nat one.
If it's a nat one.
No.
Oh,
it is a fail. He like coughs up some blood down himself, and then
and that's I would like realize, oh shit, and right, come back.
Strings is on him.
Cure wounds him,
and you cure wounds him. Like immediately, the bar just goes back to normal, like as if nothing has happened. The barmaid comes over with a mop and just starts mopping up some of the blood. The barman. Torian just starts dragging bodies away, kind of like looks over at you like, double drinks, double price, all right for you lot.
I didn't break any of the tables this time.
Whatever. Yeah.
Apologies for the thunder.
As soon
maybe
as
don't
as
show
soon
off
as
all your little wares too much. Okay?
as soon as String says apologize for the thunder, I punch him in his face.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use the inspiration that he gave me.
Okay. give me
Oh my
give me a
fucking God.
D20 plus strength and proficiency. If you're proficient in athletics, you can just roll that. Or you can roll an athletics plus 2, I guess. It would work too.
Okay. I'm not proficient in athletics. I just have points in it.
Roll an athletics and then plus 2. We'll manually add 2.
Okay. So 8, and then that's a D6 I get to roll?
A D6.
Jay, I believe it was.
Yeah, you get to roll a d6.
God damn it!
Yeah, you
imagine
get
just
up,
like-
you're like all fucked up. You probably, I mean, your dex is partially that you can just avoid this thing. Like it's not he misses you.
Yeah.
So he just swings, but it's an awkward swing because he's still kind of fucked up. You've only got 5 HP. Your wounds stop, but that like it's more the internal damage. You still have like
Open
the
them up
cut on
again.
your leg and the cut across your side and stuff like that. And you just swing, but it's not a great swing. The intent is
Just gonna
there.
stick to spells from here on out. I'm just not gonna swing things anymore.
Sure.
Wait! I don't give a shit. I'm using my 1 bonus attack for my war priest. I don't care.
Okay. Give me another.
God damn
I'm gonna.
You spin on your own heels and just fall over. Boom! Hit the ground. Give me a D6. How much HP do you have? You take 2 damage.
Down to 3.
From the fall. You just spin, you swing at him, Strings avoids it, you swing again, but it's just that you just try and right hook too hard and your body swings with it and you just lose your balance and fall to the ground, hit your head, and yeah, go on.
What are you doing?
I'm dancing. I'm just gonna mutter off and crawl away in my own blood.
Oh then.
All right, then I'd say our plan worked and we left at least 2 or 3 alive to spread the rumors. But, by the way, that one over there, you think you could pull him out of his coma? I think I hit him a little bit harder than I intended.
Arden, can you?
Oh, I was talking to Strings because Arden looks like he's pretty out of it.
Yeah, that's why I can tomorrow, but not today.
Arden.
Fine.
Arden.
Arden, be
Fine.
useful.
Fine.
Stop dancing.
Fine. Let's go for it now.
I'm just gonna walk over here and pull the knife out of the table where it's
Yeah, I'm
gonna,
lodged next to this guy.
Go over to Arden and like help him up as he's crawling. And, like, close. And if you ever swing at me again, I'll make sure you can't. And then
I swing at him.
And vicious mockery.
I'm gonna kill him. All right. Swing at him and a vicious mockery same time.
Oh, it was close.
Yeah, like he swings at you at the same
Are we
time.
having a slap fight now?
You need to give me a whiz saving throw, actually.
Yeah.
At the same time, you get a headache.
Those are horrible
You take
today.
1 damage,
Yeah,
psychic
fine.
damage. You like swing at him, but like you're put off. You miss incredibly because he's like cunt, and you're just my head.
Cut.
And
I'm gonna wink at him and slap him on the ass and set him forth to the dude in the coma.
Yeah, it's not my day. I'm just gonna go
be
uncoma
useful.
this person.
what are you doing? To the coma patient?
I'll inspect him as I bleed all over him.
Yeah. You can you'll give me a medicine check.
I feel like I just kind of drag my body over there and just like slump it on top of him and just poke him a couple times to see where he's hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the roll.
He's hurt all around, but mostly he took a massive smack to the head, and it's caused him to fall into a coma that he may not ever come out of without some sort of magical aid.
Do I think I could cure wounds that?
Yes.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be lesser restoration?
I don't have it.
I don't think
I can,
coma is an official status problem in 5e.
No,
Well-
it's not really, but like, I guess
You know what?
it has.
I'm gonna
It is
take,
a condition, kind
yeah.
of. Yeah. So
Cast any suit on him.
Any
I'll take 10 minutes. I'll do a prayer of healing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna I'll choose him, myself, and Eddie. I'll choose the whole party and him because I can choose 6
Including
people, I
me? Are you gonna?
believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can choose.
It's done. He's
Arden's
handled
up to
his
6
business
people.
like a man,
Yeah, he did it like a
and
man.
it's over.
Yeah, that's a fight I'm not winning. Prayer of healing at level 2. So
Cool.
everybody gets 15 health.
Everyone gets 15 back.
Oh yes.
The
I did
Oh
not
yes.
I didn't take a single point of damage that fight.
The coma.
You shut up, Jay. I've been crit every fight.
The coma guy, kind of like he's not he's still unconscious, but he like kind of like mutters under his breath like he's just asleep now. Everybody gets 15 back. That's where we'll go to a break so that Lash doesn't miss out on any HP. Although I think Lash is fine too, right?
Yeah, she didn't take
She
any
didn't get
damage.
hit.
She's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
No one
Where
knows.
did she go? What?
She's a rogue,
That's
okay?
hippie.
She just wants to
Oh,
disappear.
okay.
She can disappear. We'll be back in a few minutes to continue and possibly find out what happened to Lash/actual Tuesday Grey. Hashtag
She had to pee. That's fine.
hashtag pray for Tuesday. See you in a few minutes.